From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a youth worker says the transition stage of the government's military-style academy was always the hardest part. 10 teenagers have completed the first 3-month portion in Palmerston North. They're transitioning to the 9-month community stage. During the program, the teens were set up with things like a photo ID and a bank account and given help finding work. Youth worker Aaron Hendry says it's important we have good resources in place to ensure a strong transition.
We could probably do a lot better job by moving to more, localised, smaller programs for young people where we're keeping them in communities and providing them with that wraparound support and ensuring that actually they're staying embedded in the communities and getting that support.
Maritime NZ's allocated nearly $750,000 to safer boating programs nationwide. A person died and 6 others were rescued when the boat capsized on the Manukau harbour this morning. On average, 18 people a year die in recreational boating incidents. 29 programs are being funded, ranging from regional councils to national bodies. Maritime NZ's Victoria Slade says it's important people are always ready for the unexpected.
What we want people to be is prepared and always wear their life jacket, carry their 2 forms of communication or on themselves and check the marine weather forecast before and during their trip.
A person's been seriously injured in a quad bike crash in Northland. Emergency services were sent to the scene off State Highway 1 in Mangamuka early this afternoon. New research has found more Australians are keen to visit destinations featured in the news and on television. About 64% of respondents made plans to visit a specific destination after it featured in pop culture. One example of this, the White Lotus, where the hotel featured in Season 1 saw a 425% year-on-year increase in web traffic. Accenture spokesperson Michelle Newton says New Zealand has the potential to make the most of this White Lotus effect.
New Zealand was the original White Lotus effect destination. You had Lord of the Rings there. That drove a lot of tourism.
That's news. In sport, Silver Ferns defender Kelly Jackson has her sights set on shutting down Australia's attack in tonight's first game of netball's Constellation Cup series in Wellington. The Diamonds are expected to be led by the shooting circle of Sophie Garbin and Kira Austin, but Jackson singled out wing attack Liz Watson as the key conductor.
Liz is always a seasoned campaigner, very reliable in that midcourt, so once we kind of get them shaky, it gives us a lot more opportunity at the back end.
Centre pass is at 7:30. New Zealand golfer Ryan Fox's third round at the latest PGA Tour event in Las Vegas has been suspended because of darkness. Fox had carded a 6-under par 65 after 16 holes. That's put him in a tie for 26th at 9-under overall. Play resumes at 4 a.m. our time. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.